I want to move on to the topic after you recently attended an anti-vaccine conference here in Wisconsin, and you also said that one of the main reasons you decided to run for re-election was to advocate for vaccine injuries. However, many of your claims, such as thousands of people dying after getting the vaccine, have been debunked. So I guess, why do you believe this is such an important issue when statewide polling shows many other top concerns of voters, including crime, inflation, abortion, among other things?
So you've just provided a perfect example of what's wrong with journalism. You said my claims have been debunked. Where and when? There's not one thing I've said during this COVID that's been proven untrue. Now, there are people that maybe disagree with me, but today on VAERS, the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System, which the FDA and CDC were touting the most up-to-date figures, there have been over 35,000 deaths reported on the VAERS system worldwide associated with the COVID-19 vaccine. Over 1.5 million adverse events. Now, there are two main complaints about the VAERS system. One, it doesn't prove causation. That's true. But you realize that of those 35,000 deaths, 25% either occur on the day of vaccination or within day 1 or 2. So maybe it doesn't prove causation, but it certainly gives a guy like me concern. I was concerned about it back in March and April of 2021. So again, you're saying that what I've said about the safety of the vaccines has been debunked. It hasn't been debunked at all. Have you not noticed the Twitter files? Have you not noticed how federal health agencies were censoring truth and calling it misinformation? So what you just said, accused me of, is saying something that's been debunked is completely false.
Anyone can submit anything on that website, the one you're referring to, too, and it's not backed by
But they don't. Okay, it's also I think a felony to misreport of VAERS. Most of those VAERS reports are submitted by health professionals. Doctors have been heavily dissuaded from conveying them. You need to get a little more educated in terms of VAERS.
Are you still unvaccinated?
Which vaccination? I have just about every vaccine, but not the COVID vaccine. I had COVID. And oh, by the way, remember I was vilified as being anti-vax because at that time, I was letting elderly people who were more vulnerable to get a limited number of vaccines, okay? But then I was pilloried for saying that natural immunity would probably be stronger than the vaccine. That's been proven true. Natural immunity is far better with COVID than what the vaccine has been proven to have negative efficacy, not to mention the vaccine injuries. Got to get up to date on what's actually happening out there in terms of medical science. Bill.
First of all, I'd like to say Emilee is an outstanding journalist, and I will defend her.
She was just wrong right there.
That may be, but she's an outstanding journalist.